The European Union has been awkward and silly over trade since the UK's Brexit deal was implemented, a Remainer economist tells Express. The Brexit trade deal has not put an end to tensions between the UK and EU since it was implemented on January 1. The ill feeling was worsened as a result of EU restrictions on the imports of oysters, mussels, scallops, and cockles from the UK last month. New rules post-Brexit have also resulted in chaos as the movement of goods at borders encounter bureaucracy. Economist from Tax Research UK Richard Murphy tells Express that disputes between Brussels and London will only worsen as a result of Chancellor Rishi Sunak's plan to build freeports in the UK. Freeports are special economic zones with different rules to make it easier and cheaper to do business, Mr. Sunak told MPs today. They can be found around the world, but the UK's plans would not have been permitted had the country still been in the EU. Encouraging investment and job creation are among the key objectives of the Freeport policy. Some argue that Freeport's favorable customs duties and tax breaks provide a key trading advantage. Mr. Murphy says that, while the EU has been silly and awkward post-Brexit, Freeports will not aid the UK's trading hopes. He said, I do think the EU are being deliberately awkward and silly with exports coming from the UK, despite being a Remainer. But we will give them every opportunity to do so. The EU will say there is light touch regulation in these places, therefore we can't rely on whether the right things are being done, therefore we won't accept any imports from Freeports. There could be a block on trade from Freeports, which would be crazy. Prime Minister Boris Johnson's government has announced that it will unilaterally change a part of the Northern Ireland Brexit deal to better to suit British businesses, meaning another Brussels-London clash could be around the corner. The move comes after supermarkets in Northern Ireland struggled with supply issues since Boris Johnson's Brexit deal came into force on January 1. The government will extend the grace period on checks to allow Northern Irish businesses more time to adjust. Brandon Lewis, the Northern Ireland Secretary, announced the new operation plan for sending goods from Great Britain to Northern Ireland to the Commons on Wednesday. He said, we are taking forward a series of further temporary operational steps which reflect the simple reality that there is more time needed to adapt and implement new requirements as we continue our discussions with the EU.